coffee hour consists of the Word Became Flesh. We are reading from Sant Darshan Singh Maharaj, September 1998, Satsandish. With our coffee. This is about the Sant Mat, the mystical, esoteric side, forming an underlying unity of all religions. Why is this here? Except then it says Sant Rajinder Singh says, though excerpts are from here. Sant Rajinder Singh says, the Guru or Master is not trying to get us to love him, but to love God. The Master is trying to have us follow the spiritual teachings, but God is so abstract to many. They have never seen God nor spoken to God. Which makes sense. How do you see him?
God is so abstract, it says.
Yeah, he is abstract.
Let me take a photo of that.
God is abstract.
That's why I like abstraction.
You like abstraction because God's abstract?
No, maybe there's something to it.
You can go ahead. As spirit, God is invisible to us.
That's what it is.
He's invisible, yeah. Right there. It is hard to develop love for someone we have never seen or met. So how can we develop enough love for God strong enough to entice us from the love of transitory pleasures? How can you love something more than transitory pleasures if you've never met or seen, or he's hiding from you, he's invisible. He says, oh, you should love me. God wants us to love him. But where's the enticement? God is wondrous and has thought of a very masterful way to get us to love him. He's tricky, you know. He sends us love through the vehicle of the Master. It is through the Master that we taste God's love. It is through the Master we receive the intoxication of God's love. It is through the Master that we find a love greater than any in this world. It is not the love coming from the physical body, but through the physical being. Note the distinction. Unless we are clear on this, we do not fully understand what the Master is. When we turn on the light in our house, we do not get
What is the abstract thing?
Right there is abstract. It's right at the beginning. God is that so abstract. We get from the electric company a plant that generates electricity. The bulb only acts as an agent or vehicle through which the light can shine. We need the bulb, we appreciate the bulb, we respect the bulb, but the real electricity is coming from the power plant. Similarly, the body of the Master is the bulb and the agents from which the powerhouse of God can be transmitted to us. It actually feels like a separate thing of God. We can do that. Feels like more like God. How could it not be? It flows through the vehicle of the Master to us. Thus we respect the Master, but we do not worship the Master. We know that the real power is coming from God. But since we cannot see God directly on the physical level because our physical eyes can only see what is made of matter, we can see into the eyes of the Master. For therein is revealed God's love. In the eyes of the Master is the intoxication of God's ocean of bliss. This is why you go see the physical Master. It's good to see the Master. We're talking about seeing the Master who has come to New York City. Today. Are we going to see him today? Why the ocean?
It's a little windy outside.
So in theory we could see the intoxication of God's ocean of bliss. In the eyes of the Master is the loving parent calling us home. He cannot hear God speak directly because our ears are only made to hear sound vibrations of this material world. But we can hear what God wants to say to us through the satsangs. This is a satsang. We're reading from the satsang reading. are words of the Master. Words. You think words carry? They do carry something. Listen to the satsang of any perfect master, and you will find one message: soul, know thyself. And know God, and you can do so through meditation on the light and sound of God by developing the ethical virtues. Seems like you can't do it without ethical virtues.
Without?
It doesn't work.
Without what?
Meditation on the light and sound doesn't work well without ethical virtues. You can't be bad and do it as well. That is the essence of what they have all taught. That is the simple and clear message that God wants to tell us. The only way we can listen to these words is if we feel some attraction to the one conveying the message. God sends His love through the vehicle of the Master to attract us to the satsang, so God can remind us of what we need to do to return to our true parent. Thus God has set up a play of love. Remember how it's just life is a stage? And, Shakespeare would say life is just a big stage. Yeah,
everybody says that. Theater.
Shakespeare. What's he know?
In Greek, the word theater means God, to the people, give a role to everyone.
Thus God has set up a play of love between master and disciple. So he's got one between master and disciple. This play of love serves one purpose: to keep the disciple inspired. How does he get inspired? Does he have to keep you inspired?
Oh, certainly.
And move to do what is needed to return to God. When we love someone, we tend to take their advice. Through love, people are inspired to meditate and lead ethical lives. If you lead an ethical life, then you have a better meditation, and if you meditate a lot, it will imply ethical life.
I mean, you know,
circular.
One is related to the other, back and forth.
The self-reinforcing. Master is the power of God's love flowing out to us. Guru Bhakti is our response to that love. That response is what we reciprocate to the love to God. But since we cannot, at our level, see God, we express it to God through the vehicle of the Master. We need to be very clear on this as well. When we love the Master, we are loving the God power that flows through Him. If we take it that we are loving God, then we can speed on our spiritual journey back to God. We are reading about the Sant Mat teachings of the mystical, esoteric side, forming an underlying unity of all religions. And this is from Sant Darshan, September 1998. What do you think?
I think likewise.
The Word becomes flesh.